Good morning, my name is Foster Sweetenham. Quite an unusual name, I must admit, but I was born in Rosset in Wales. My date of birth was the 21st of June, 1876, so I'm one of the oldest people gathered here. My mother Gertrude died a few days after my birth, and so I have no memories of her. My father Edmund was a lawyer and a member of Parliament. I grew up and went to school in North Wales. We lived in quite a large house with several servants, and apart from my sister Florence, no other children. My father died in 1890 when I was 14 years old, and Florence died only 2 years after that. At the age of 16, I found myself with no parents, brothers or sisters. In 1896, I joined the Royal Scots Greys as a second lieutenant, and from that point on, the army was my family. From 1899 to 1900, I served with my regiment in South Africa, where we fought in the Boer War. During this time, I was promoted to lieutenant and awarded the Queen's Medal. I saw a great deal of action down there. In 1901, back in Britain, I was made a captain, and then from 1906 to 1910, I was a resident in Ayr, due to the fact that I was adjutant of the Imperial Yeomanry, which included the Ayrshire Yeomanry. Naturally, this meant a great deal of activity on horseback, both military and sporting. I loved this period of my life and spent much of it playing polo and fox hunting. It was also during the time that I married Muriel. Over the next few years, we had 3 children together. By 1911, we were living in New York, where the Royal Scots Greys were stationed. And in that same year, I was made Major. When war was declared in August 1914, we were among the first to be mobilised, landing in France on the 17th of August. We were straight into action, covering the retreats from Mons. I ordered our men to dye our grey horses to make them less obvious targets. On the 28th of August, I was killed in action. I was 38 years old and buried in Moy-de-Layen's communal cemetery in France.